Dragi slušalci, dobrodošli u program. Ovo je još jedna emisija u kojoj očekujemo vaše pozive i u kojoj se radujemo da budemo zajedno s vama. Danas govorimo o muzici, o sportu i o nekim drugim temama. Sarajevski radio i dalje uz vas. Dragi slušalci, dobrodošli u program. Ovo je još jedna emisija u kojoj očekujemo vaše pozive i u kojoj se radujemo da budemo zajedno s vama. Danas govorimo o muzici, o sportu i o nekim drugim temama. Sarajevski radio i dalje uz vas.
The more beautiful, competent, and creative we become, the more we seem to invite the hostility of our superiors, even of our peers. What we're really being attacked by is the immaturity in human beings who are terrified of our advances on the road toward masculine or feminine fullness of being.
You goddamn devil worshiper, you ain't got no excuse. Motherfucker, you ain't coming in you coming in the name of Satan. I guess if you like a house nigga and won't go competitive, if I say I'm God, then I guess you have to take the side of Satan, huh, motherfucker? Stupid bitch. It's not of competition, it's of cooperation. Stupid ass house nigga. I can't see you though, bitch. You see me, I'm all out. I make my ass very available. Tom, next caller. You don't like it? Kiss my ass, you don't like it. It's my house.
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
What's happening? What's happening?
Where you learn your position from?
Motherfucker, the book I got in my hand. Next caller. Like I said, I ain't playing with your ass. Don't call up and play with me.
You can't play, you overplayed the betting card. That doesn't mean anything. Your race is skin deep. I wouldn't dare just say, hey, I'm only associated with 5'10" guys. All of us only think alike. That's silly to me. All of this crap is silly. All of that is silly.
Tell me, do you know the difference between a black man and a nigger?
No.
Most niggers don't.
And then you want to strictly associate yourself with your race and let that indiscriminately define you as if that's a good thing. Are you serious? We're a hotbed for everything that's wrong with society, and yet you want that to be the leading thing that describes who you exactly are. I don't understand that.
What kind of colored man are you?
I'm a soldier, Peterson. And the kind of colored man that don't like lazy, shiftless Negroes.
Well, sir, you ain't got to come in here calling us names.
The Nazis called you Schwarzer. You gonna complain to Hitler they hurt your little feelings?
It don't look like to me we could do too much to them Nazis with paintbrushes, sir.
trying to mock me, CJ?
No, sir.
Good. Because whatever an ignorant, low-class geechee like you has to say ain't worth paying attention to. Is it? Is it?
I reckon not, sir.
You a creep, Waters.
Sir, just joking, P. He don't mean no harm.
No, he does. I mean, we're taking her from them white boys.
Yes, you do. And if it wasn't for you southern niggas, white folks wouldn't think we was all fools.
You got a problem with your eyeball, boy?
No, sir.
You want a boot heel in it?
No, sir.
You keep your goddamn eyeballs off me. You flash that bad look at me again, I'll give you a reason not to like me. Now move, nigga! You niggas gonna understand something about me. I'm worse than any of these white men here. You get the molasses out your ass, you keep your goddamn eyeballs off me.
He is a rambunctious sword, ain't he?
You just allow yourself to be racist. So the minute you start wearing and letting that be your sole definement of who you are, or your sole definition of who you are, dude, you're gonna get race hustled. That's why you got so many of these slick talking, race hustling ass niggas out here, and y'all fall for it. Telling you what they building and doing with the money you giving them. They just going around talking, making speeches. Anytime a guy speaks very well, he's probably just conning. You don't speak it, and that's one another thing we don't leave in 2024. This whole you speaking anything into existence. You can't speak anything into existence. Nothing in this world has ever came from the use of your mouth. Your mind and your hands, yes, but your mouth, never. You've never created or spoke anything into existence. Never, ever, and you never ever will. You can't talk anything into coming into this universe. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. You gotta work. We know that's a dirty word to you niggas. We know that's a curse word to you guys. That's why you think that you're gonna have communism as if they're not gonna shove you into some type of work camp. You'd rather go live in a cage than go work. You'd rather take the risk, commit crime, and then when you get caught, complain that you get thrown in a cage. And you'd rather sit around in that cage than go be a productive member of society. And you think I want to be associated with that? Some of you romanticize and glamorize being locked up in a cage, thinking that's cool. Since when did that become cool? It's never cool to be locked up on top of each other. Bunch of sissies. Wonder why y'all are the way that you are. Yeah, and I don't care about how any of y'all feel about me saying this either. Don't care at all. Don't care at all. Listen, I don't care about how any of y'all feel about me saying this. You're always in your feelings about everything. You're ashamed of nothing. You're offended by everything. You got the mind of a woman. You're super simp, extra lame, super corny, doubly dumb. It's sad. Grow up. Be better than what you have been. I know you got piss poor role models, but be serious. That's no excuse. None. None for what we done seen. No one has anything for you. You're not some con man. Most of you ain't even, that's the reason you fill up most of the prisons. It's because you're not good at crime. You're not supposed to be out here being bad. You're not good at it. If you're the original man from God, you can see why you're not good at being bad. You're not good at committing crime. That's why they catch you all the time. Hot-handed, doing something stupid. And when you get away with it, you just compelled to tell everybody what you did and how you got away with it. And then you get caught. Because you're stupid. I don't understand. I don't get it. And then we glorify you. After you get caught, get thrown in a cage, and you come out, we'll hail you like you done something. in this community, and this is what you want to be associated with. This is what you think is, what you wear as a badge of honor. Protect our women. These fat, bonnet wearing, fake haired women. You screaming about how you want to protect. You can't control them. They'll whoop you, tell you what to do. And you screaming about how no one else can say anything about them. They so unprotected. Every chance they get, they throwing up in their face about how they make more than you, or they more educated, or know more than you. Got no respect. They never have anything good to say about you. Ever. They never, ever have anything good to say about you. Ever. And y'all worship these people. Ever. It's an oddity. Like, it's an oddball when you find a woman that look like you who has nothing but good shining praise on you guys. Ever. You can take care of their kids that ain't yours, and they won't give you any sort of accolades. They'll just take advantage of you. More. Come on, fellas. Come on, fellas. You don't read anything. You think you're going to get all of your information from movies and podcasts. Stupid idiots with microphones telling you dumb information that ain't true. But because it sounds good and you got the brain of a woman, then that type of mess works on you. Black man, you talk too much. You always got something to say. You can't just let people go on about their way without acknowledging or trying to get some affirmation or acknowledgement from them. Stop singing, stop dancing, stop smiling. Stop thinking you're better than everybody else. Just get to work. Shut up. That's it. I'm not saying that we all need to come together, sing Kumbaya, and work together. Let me fill you in on a little secret about the indigenous American black man. So when you see those folks make, videos talking about why we, go back and forth with one another, why we, don't work with one another. Listen, this is what you gotta understand, and I'm not shitting on anybody, but I don't care how they feel about it either. When it comes to Hispanics or Asians, you know what I mean? Their strength is that they work together. That's what they do well. But they aren't stars. They can never produce a Mike Tyson, or Michael Jordan, or Muhammad Ali. I mean, they can never, ever shine alone because they just don't have it in them. There's nothing against them, but their strength is that they work well together, get along with each other, and their communities can thrive because of it. But neither one of them, if you single them out, are anything to speak of. They'll never do anything that's godly or amazing at all. Ever. One of them will capture your attention. You can never say what's the most famous one unless it's some crime. You're going to say El Chapo or something like that. But you're never, ever going to see them dominate in the Olympics or anything like that. It's not because they're just not gifted physically like any other man, but they aren't stars. So I mean, when it comes to the Olympics, most of the gold medals or stuff or competitions, you're going to have to compete alone against other people, and that's where the black man dominates. He's a rugged individualist, which is where we need to mature up to now. One, you need to stop following the women. We don't have like the European, which is just another tribe of Asians. Europe isn't a continent. They're just a part of Asia. They're just another pale-faced Asian people. Nonetheless, nothing special other than they don't have melanin. And for some reason, they got that shit just blows y'all fucking mind even to this day. Nonetheless, their strength is they're more beta. They'll elect the king and they'll follow everything he does and hang on every word he says. the way they like Donald Trump, you know. But black men have a monkey see, monkey do attitude, where instead of just following, they'll just play copycat and try to replicate what he does and just assume that you're going to get the same results if you just copy the guy. You won't follow the guy or take it. You will do as he does instead of do what he says, which doesn't always work in your favor. If you need to mature into being your own person, your own being, you need to edify and develop your own self because you're a rugged individualist. You don't, but what you never do is think that you're supposed to click up like you're the Mexican and gang up like you're the Hispanic or the Colombian and or like the Hispanic man. You know, that's not your strength, is that you're too rich in personality. These races of people are offshoots, they're off-brands, they're a little bit, you know, I'm not trying to offend anybody, but they're a little bit less than what you are. So with such a rich and dominating personality, it's also like a force that can easily be manipulated into going in the wrong direction. That's why you got so many of us out here just lost, you know, completely just misguided and lost. You know, because it really is it's like you inherited a Lamborghini and a Rolls Royce and they inherited a pickup truck and a Toyota Camry. So of course they're gonna get it quicker riding in the line. Dude, you got a lot of power, torque, and fancy machinery that you're gonna have to learn to get control of. And when you do, it's something amazing to behold. It's, you know, godlike. But when you are misguided and lost, then it's disgusting to look at. It's hard to watch. It's something you don't really want to witness. It's like the fall from grace of a God is unreal. You know, to see you act and behave the way that you do. Like I said, nails painting and just you being feminine just seems like a million times worse because of who you are than when another guy does it. You know what I mean? Some of those guys don't have the type of physical makeup that you have anyway. So you got lady boys and stuff overseas and stuff that they already shaped like that. They already look like little women. Here your big, grown, muscular, big-headed, big hand, big-footed, big nose, big lip, big ear, big-chested ass, running around dressed like a woman. Do you know how much of an abomination that is? It's not that it's any more of an abomination, but I mean just the sight of it. It's like, oh my God. Years and eons of building up. And it's just like in one generation it failed to something that's hard to even witness. I'm telling you, it's something real. You're gonna have to be completely torn down and remade over again. Some of you still fall into Christian religion. I don't know how you still associated with any of these religions. But the fact that you still associated with that one in particularly, I'm not saying run to traditional Islam because that's not gonna, you're not an Arab. So I mean, you're not, I'm pretty sure you can get some truth from it, but I mean, read it, understand it, but keep growing. You're not supposed to be tied to anything. The indigenous man is older than anything you can imagine. Any religion, any piece of land, any doctrine, any principle, any way of living. You hear me? We're older than anything, any thought, any language. We were here. Wake up, brother. You know, it's a lot of that mess we leaving behind. Being a victim, being a simp, following behind the women, not being masculine, not wanting to work, retirement, making excuses. You're not gonna retire. You're man. You're gonna work until you die, and that's fine. You want to. You want to create, work, make money, and be like God until you die. Until they throw the dirt over my body and the worms consume me. I'm gonna give everything I got but I'm gonna take anything I want, but I won't ever overindulge. That's one thing about you guys. You're too fat. You eat too much. Talk too much. Consume too much. Huh? Getting mad at CEOs of healthcare companies and you don't even take your own health serious. Most of you can't run a lap around a track. You can't do anything. Talking about what you was in high school. How fast you used to be. You 35. Talking about how fast you used to be. You should be in supreme top-notch shape. Now you're in your prime. Who raised y'all? Can't even keep your weight down. You can't tell me nothing. You can't even keep your weight down. You can't even keep your weight down. On drugs. Can't even stay clean. Can't even not lean on the drug use. Sipping lean. Smoking dope. Cigarettes. Eating meat. No self-control. Chasing pussy.